Alaska has always been, for the United States, the best place for antimony. Antimony served the Korean War, Vietnam War, and WW1 out of Alaska. And again, the reason no antimony's mined there today because prices were so low that nobody could make
Not
any
worth
money.
doing it, right?
And antimony many times is found with gold. So most gold people were up there looking for gold, panning or digging around the rocks, and they would find antimony and go, oh gosh, we found this crappy antimony, and they go the other way.
Yeah.
So all this antimony stuff was piled up. And so we went to the Geological Society of Alaska I took a geologist, an engineer, and we sat down and walked in this conference room. These three guys walk out, and they look like Moses. Their beards and hair. And my geologist like, oh, I'm not worthy to be here,
Yeah, right.
And we asked him, we said, hey, we know antimony's been found in Alaska. Where is it? So for an all day on a big screen, they showed us all the places in Alaska. Next day, we rented out helicopters and we were dropping pins. I leased it all up.
No way. Wild.
I beat everybody.
And when was this?
Summer of last year.
So it was before prices.
Before prices took off.
And do you really need to mine at that point, or can you just take the tailings from the gold? I mean, is that...
Well, what that is, we were actually, I tell people, we're not really mining, we're picking up rocks.
I love it. Yeah, yeah.
I mean, we're going out there and picking up rocks. And now, it's a three-phase progress. You pick up the rocks, then you do trenching, and you find out where the veins are.
Okay.
Then you do backhoes. You backhoe the antimony into super sacks, and then eventually there'll be open pit mining, and there may be some underground mining. So it's a process. It'll take years to go through it all.
Okay, so it takes years to actually get that antimony. And then in terms of just like what demand's going to be versus how much will we be able to source domestically over the next couple of years?
We think in Alaska we can have about 1,000 tons a month, which is a lot. And it's the highest grade antimony. That's what's really important. It's 40-60% stibnite, which means the concentrate of the rock is 60% antimony. So you don't have that much waste rock.
Okay.
Like I'm getting antimony from some countries are only 5, 10, 20%. So a lot of waste rock. So that makes it, to be able to make military grade material, which is called mil-spec, we have to have 60% antimony to go through our processing facility.
Okay. Wow.
And that's what that contract is, that 245. What we will make is called antimony ingots. Looks like a gold bar, but it's an antimony bar.
Yeah.
Weighs about 5 pounds. And we stack that on pallets. It's stamped. Every one of them is stamped. They have to be registered. And then we wrap it with shrink wrap on a pallet and ship it to the government. It's just used for stockpile. So if we have a war, they'll take that antimony and give it to Northam or Boeing or whomever to make products with. So it's kind of like the core piece that they'll need. It's 99.7% antimony bars, ingots.
That's wild. So at some point, will we be 100% antimony, I guess, independent, or?
I'm going to make sure we are.
So it is possible, I guess.
This country is not going to be dependent upon anybody else.
Are you, from your perspective, do you have the risk of a lot of other, I guess, refiners coming into the business? Does that become a problem?
A great. I get asked that all the time by institutions.
Yeah.
Well, Gary, you got the only two, antimony smelters.
One here in New York.
I go, why didn't somebody else go build? I go, where the hell are they going to get the antimony? Who builds a refinery without feedstock? Who's going to go build a $100 million refinery with no feedstock? Now, I'll give you a perfect example. The country of Oman built a huge antimony refinery.
Okay.
It's shut down.
Because they can't get access to it.
Been shut down for 2 years. They can't get antimony.
Is that just because you were so quick to get all those leases?
No, it's because it was built poorly. Our smelters, I have 17 furnaces in one and 16 furnaces in another.
Yeah.
We can run multiple products, different things. They built with one huge furnace. You run that smelter at 95% occupancy of occupancy or nothing. You can't run it this and run that. You
can't ramp up. You have to be.
It's all or nothing. They tried to run it at 40% and never made any money.
So it's very hard. Is the long story
it was
short.
poorly planned.
Yeah.
So Gary, you talked about the Chinese being your biggest competition before. What's happening now with Chinese imports? Are we slapping tariffs on them, or are we just not importing any antimony at all?
No,
from
they
from
won't.
China?
They won't. They are now an importer of raw ore into China because they need it so bad, and they're not exporting anything. And that's another problem. Like countries like Australia, who were selling antimony to China, wanted something back.
Yeah.
China goes, "We'll buy it, but you're not getting anything back." So that's why countries are coming to us,
Because you'll refine it, but you
and we'll
also
give them the
some
material back if they want.
Ah, okay.
Like
Wild business.
the European Union right
Yeah.
now, I'm negotiating with them to, okay, look what I just did for the U.S. government. You're going to, with NATO, Trump's made them all jump up their, amount of money they're going to put in the military. I said, you're going to need the antimony just like us. And so I'm talking to them about contracts.
Does the government have any restriction over that? Will they restrict the amount that you can send to them?
As long as I meet the government.
Right. What do they care? Right. It's
care.
free
We
market
care.
after that. Yeah.
In fact, they've been very careful. They don't want us to hurt our industrial customers. We have 17 industrial customers. Take
And that's
out.
who you originally had, right? When you started when you started
Right
working
now,
the
that's
business,
all I've
you
had.
were just working with industrial customers.
I mean, I haven't delivered my first load yet. When we signed that contract, they gave us a $10 million order a week later, and we're trying to fill that now. We'll try to do that before the end of the year, and then they're going to give us another $50 million order. So, looking at the time value of money, I want to fill that $245 million contract as fast as possible. I don't want to wait 5 years. I'm going to do it in 2.
Right. So you can actually go out and get other business.
Well, they'll maybe reload,
Right. Ah, good point.